Eric Michael Show. It's 10:05 a.m. Eastern. If you're new here, I do this on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. I answer your guys' questions about sports, sports cards, business, all that fun stuff. It's a good time. I'll give you guys a little snippet on a good movie. Yesterday, I saw a movie called Young Washington. It was about George Washington when he was younger, before the Revolutionary War. I don't know about you guys. I'm a big history guy. Amazing. Like really, really, really good. And like most movies I go to, I say suck, but this was good. This was really interesting, just because you think of George Washington as this guy that was for America, but he actually fought for the British Army for a while. So it was no, it was good. It was really good. I highly recommend. I recommend that. I just got done watching the Ken Burns baseball documentary. That's intense. I highly recommend that as well. So yeah, if you need some documentaries, go watch those things. But why don't we go on eBay and see what's out there in the land of cards? Hopefully everybody had a good July 4th. A little hack to sports cards is buying auctions on holidays because nobody's paying attention. I did not do that, but if you're savage enough to do that, I commend you. Let's just see what's out there of like, let's just see what if we type in just PSA 10, we see what auctions are ending. I'm looking for mostly basketball right now. Not really football. I mean, it's July. It's a little too late. Let's see. We can filter by basketball, and then it's gonna show me a lot of older cards. Can I filter by year? I can filter by. Can I pick multiple years? Nah, I can't. Can't do it. Wemby. That's a nice card of Wemby. I'll start the callers here in a second. I know you guys are probably wanting to call. Ooh, this is a nice card of Mr. Cade. I kind of like that. Wemby Tectonic Prism PSA 10. Wemby. I think these are solid buys right now. These Wemby Green PSA 10s. What are these at? Victor Green Prism PSA 10 2023. What are we doing, Mr. Wemby? Like $800. Sends in 10 hours. Not too long ago, I think these things were like, yeah, look, not too long. These were like 12, 13, 1400. I don't know if it's going to get back there, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. A lot of good stuff ending on eBay. Wow, that's a sick card of Dylan. Dylan Harper stuff is just hot. There was no offseason for Dylan Harper. He's also really, really good. I mean, I don't see how he fails, but you never know. But he's the real deal. But why don't we start these callers? Let me drop the phone number. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So if you have a question, call in. Oh, let's fix that. 813. Let's see. Why are you not? Oh, let me fix that phone number for you guys. It's looking funny. I said, Daddy's home. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, we were just playing that song in the office. So we have us music. There we go. 813-618-2075. Feel free to call in if you have a question. And just call in one time. I promise I'll get to you. I promise. First caller, I believe this is from Ohio.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Oh, hello, Eric. So I was just looking for some advice.
Yeah.
I'm new to flipping.
Okay.
I just had my first successful flip. It was a
Nice.
2021 Shohei Ohtani through the years.
Okay.
Was into it for about $300 between buying the card and grading, and sold it for $700 on eBay.
Very nice.
So I was just wondering if you had any advice for things to look for.
Yeah, I could kind of list it out for you in order of like sports cards, and honestly, just business in general. But sports cards, it's kind of like a minefield. You want to avoid stepping on a mine and losing money. So the first big thing is timing. So I highly suggest not buying like players right before their season starts. So kind of buying in the beginning of the offseason. Otani's different because he's kind of like a blue chip guy. So timing the market is number one. Buying in the beginning of the offseason. Number two is checking for the margin. So making sure you get at least 2 extra money because you can just look and see what PSA 10 sell for versus raw. Number three, looking at the gem rate. Just don't buy cards under like a 40% gem rate. There's no need to buy cards that hard to grade. There's more than enough money to be made with cards that are easy to grade. So those are like a few things that I would look for.
All right, and what's that gem rate website you use again?
It's just gemrate.com.
Gemrate.com. Oh,
yeah.
Awesome, perfect. And who are some guys you're looking to buy now? Because I don't do basketball. I don't like basketball, so I have no idea what that market is.
Yeah. So what's your budget for buying cards?
It says to me about 200 to 300. This is why I like to stay around.
Okay, so like 200 to 300 per card.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would so Wembanyama is like the easiest one. He's kind of like Otani. He just has so many cards to buy and grade and sell.
Okay.
Dylan Harper is a good guy to buy and grade. Con Knuppel, Cooper Flag. I love Con Knuppel and Cooper Flag. Do you know who those guys are?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So I'm a big college fan. I just don't follow NBA.
Gotcha. Yeah, you only need to know a few players. Honestly, just buying Cooper Flag and Con Knuppel, their cards will take you. There's more than enough to buy and grade of them.
All right, and then so for guys like I know you had mentioned Wemby and Dylan Harper, would you say go for their Panini like Prisms, or would you say try and go for like their Topps Chrome stuff?
They don't have like Cooper. They don't have Prism.
Right. Yeah, but right. But I know like Wemby does.
Oh, yeah. So Wemby, so his Prism cards are 3 years old, right? Because his rookie year was 2023. So it's kind of harder to grade those cards just because they're obviously older. So I would go more for like Cooper Flag and Con Knuppel, and you could go for their like Bowman Chrome, Topps Finest is kind of easy to grade. That's where I'd go.
All right, perfect. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, you guys are up today. This is South Carolina.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? You have Eric, you're live.
Hey, so I was wondering if you thought Lamine Yamal was a good buy.
Me personally, I would not buy him. I don't like to buy things when they're high, and obviously he's really high right now because of the World Cup. So me personally, he's not somebody I would buy.
Okay, and what about Messi? Because this is his last World Cup. So what would you think about him?
Same thing. I just try to avoid guys that are high right now. Like I'd rather buy Cooper Flag than Messi, not because he's like better, but I just think it's a better buy because his stuff is low right now. So me personally, I wouldn't buy him.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
I sit down. Texas. Big USA game tonight, right? I may actually bet on USA. Haven't bet on.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. I had a question for you about actually 2 cards.
Yeah, do it.
One, I just pulled a Roki Sasaki All Aces from Series 2. And I'm not sure if I should try to grade it, hold it, what that looks like. And with PSA and their delays going on right now, is that something you would consider BGC for?
What's the card worth?
It's kind of all over the place. I've seen some sales at 700. It's the Roki Sasaki All Aces.
Though it's relatively new, right? It just came out.
Yeah, and so I think there was a sale at like $11.50 as well, but it's just kind of all over the place, and nothing is sold that's been graded yet.
Yeah, so if it was mine, Let's see. It's a tough one because the sales are all over the place and the card's kind of new. Is the card in good condition?
Yeah, it's great condition.
So if it was mine, and I'm sure you're into it for very cheap because you pulled it.
Yep.
So I personally would spend. I'd spend $150 to get it graded really fast to PSA, and if it gets a 9, oh well, it'll probably sell for like $700. You'll lose that on the grading fee, but if it gets a 10, there's a chance it could sell for like 2, 3, 4 times raw if it's one of the first few PSA 10s that sale. So I think that risk is worth it. So if it was mine, I would hurry up and grade it, assuming the condition is good. It'll take probably about a month to get back to you. But the first few PSA 10s usually sell for good amounts of money. So that's what I would do if it was mine.
No, that's fair. And is there a surcharge with PSA on that type of card then?
There shouldn't be for that. Let me look at the grading scale. So let me see here. I'll give you an answer in a second. So yeah, so if you use the express service, which is $150, the max insured value is $2,500. So as long as PSA doesn't deem the card being worth over $2,500, they're not going to upcharge you, which there's no way they would do it on a card like that. So
yeah, no, that's fair. Okay,
so
cool.
Most likely not.
Sorry, I have one more card if you got some time. Do it,
yeah.
So Kevin McGonigal, short print rookie.
Okay.
It's paper. Came out of series top series 2 as well.
Yep.
I mean, doesn't really hold a lot of sentimental value for me. Some of the first sales were up over 200. They're kind of hovering at $150 now. But I think I just want to get out of it altogether because this is his first rookie, and now that he's going to be in Topps Chrome, I just want to try to bow out of it as fast as possible. Do you agree with that, or should I try to get that graded as well?
I mean, I agree with it, but for a different reason.
Okay.
So I don't hold any players that are playing. You've probably heard me say that before.
Certainly.
So,
right.
And also when a product comes out, right, things are high and then they go down. So like most likely that card's gonna be worth less in a month from now. So that's why I would get rid of it.
Right.
And then if it was mine, how's the condition?
It's good.
It's the one of him running. I see right here.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you could,
because I mean, I feel like a lot of the value just comes out of it being his like first rookie card, but the shine kind of wears off of that once those Chrome rookie cards start hitting the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, his real best rookie card is the Bowman Chrome. So even Topps Chrome fades out and Topps Series fades out, but it doesn't like fade out because people stop caring about the card or player. This is just what happens with every single new product. So like even Prism or like Topps Chrome Cooper Flag cards, right? Those are his best rookie cards, but the same thing happens. So this is just what happens with every product. It's not because like Topps Series fades out because Topps Chrome comes out. It's just what happens. But if it was mine and that card was in good condition, I might spend the $80 to get it graded at PSA. If you have one of the few 10s, probably not many people are going to have the balls to send it in. But if you do and you get a 10 and you're saying it's centered well and it's in good condition, it wouldn't surprise me if it went for lots of money. So I might look at doing that. I know it's probably not what most people would say, but I think the risk is worth the reward.
That's fair. And then, there's potential that I could be upside down on it as well because I feel like it's going to fall pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Even off of the 180, but I guess it's worth rolling the dice on. And you wouldn't do the expedited grading then. You would just do the regular grading on that one.
Yeah. Let's see. It's weird. So like, what kind of season is he having? Is he doing well?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen, he might be rookie of the year, that kind of stuff. Right. But when you look at this card historically, right? So just the Series 2 short print rookies, they always seem to come down over time, right? So, I mean, even I think Acuna was a short print rookie, and it still sells lower than most of his rookie cards, right? And, it's, even though it's a short print, it's not really treated like a short print in the long term.
Yes, you're right.
Right?
Yeah. If this is the way I look at it. the card's worth like 170 right now, right? And
Yeah.
you send that card in for grading, it'll probably be like 120 by the time you get it back, right? But if it gets a 10, because one, there's just not going to be a lot of 10s, and two, if he's still having a good year, which is like maybe not, it could be worth like 450 to 500. So it's like, and there's probably like a 50% chance at 10. So like the way I look at it is like, okay, there's a 50% chance I'm going to lose like $80, which is the grading fee, plus another like 50, 60 in value. So I lose 160. But if it gets a 10, I'm going to make like 200, 250. It's kind of like a coin flip. It's like, do you want to gamble or do you not? You're talking to somebody that likes to gamble. So that's
sure.
It's probably like a coin flip type of thing.
Okay. All right. Totally fair. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for calling in.
All right.
West Virginia, take me home. People just calling once. Right, Vanessa? Why do we call in 10 times? Just calling one time. Do they want to talk to me that bad? I wish it was like that when I was on Hinge. Right? Then it would be that. My life would have been very fun.
Oh.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. How's it going? This is Aaron from Chicago.
What's up, Aaron from Chicago? How are those fireworks? Good?
They were super loud, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. Like, my July 4th when I was single, I would just chill, just hang out with my dog. And now because I have a girlfriend, she likes fireworks. I'm not a big fan, man. It's just loud.
We brought our 2-year-old. He loved it, but it felt like a war zone. So it was kind of crazy.
Yeah. My festive holiday spirit is me sitting inside, like watching sports and watching a documentary and just relaxing. But
same way.
Apparently, females don't like to do that. So
I appreciate your plan, man.
But how can I help?
Yeah, so I called a couple weeks ago. I'm relatively new to the program, just a couple months old.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're in the academy.
Academy. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So we talked a little bit about what cards to send to SGC versus PSA. We talked a little bit about grading.
Yep.
And so I'm still in the card gathering and shipping off the grading stage. I'm loading up on Dylan Harper and Khan and Cooper Flag. But in the short term, I am looking. Well, I'm waiting for those to come back. Looking to make like a kind of a quick profit just to get the bankroll going.
Yeah.
And I want to run something by you. Actually, another student who I talked to, buys for a short term turnaround, buys graded slabs and tries to get them a little bit under comp and then flip them right away. So I didn't know if with football coming up, it was even worthwhile to do that because the cards are not going to change much in the next month, or maybe they will. I don't know. I kind of want to get your thoughts on that. And then, if so, what type of cards should I target? I'm assuming the players to target are the same as they would be if I was looking to, grade and flip. But kind of wanted to see your thoughts around this strategy.
Yeah. So, few things. You want the values to change. So, the whole premise of the program, and honestly, everything I talk about here is, right, you're buying low. So, basketball will be low right now. You send it off to get graded, and when it comes back to you, not only hopefully you got a 10 and you make money from that, but the card is appreciated. So, you could go football, but you have to get it back before the season starts. I would recommend going basketball, but to keep it
I'm saying buy graded slabs now.
Oh, buy graded. What's your budget?
Sort of. I have about $1,500 to spread around a little bit in the short term. Over the next couple weeks.
I wouldn't because you're gonna spend that money in buying graded slabs. The way I look at sports cards is until you get your budget, your buying budget up to $20,000 to $25,000, just keep buying and grading because the reality of buying graded cards, if you're good, you'll make 30%. So you're gonna put $1,500 in, you're gonna wait almost 2 months, and you're probably not gonna make 30%. But even if you do, okay, you made $400, $500 in like 2 months. Like that's not doing anything for anybody, right? So I would either, so to keep it a stack, dude, like buying One Piece and Pokemon is the easiest cards to grade right now, and you can make a lot of money. So if you go inside of the program, there's a video called TCG, stands for Trading Card Games. I don't know any. Yep.
I think you mentioned that to me last time, and I think it might be on the Accelerator access.
Here, do this then. I'll one up you. Message one of the coaches. He's only an Accelerator coach, but he'll help you out. I'm not gonna say his last name, but JG. His last name starts with a G. JAY space G. And ask him what cards you should be buying. He'll give you a whole list.
Okay. I will do that. That's definitely just looking for something in the short term to get a little shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't think like having a short term mindset. I wouldn't think like that, because you'll, in 2 months from now, when you could have had cards coming back from grading and starting that whole process, you would have regretted putting your money in stuff where you only made barely anything. So like I would look at it like, okay, what can I do today that's going to make me the most amount of money in a year from now or 6 months from now? That's the mindset I would take. And you want to be grading cards. Like,
yeah, I have about 15 or 20 cards right now. And have been sent off to grading within the last couple of weeks. So that stock is coming. I guess you're right that short-term mindset is it's great in the short term, but you'll regret it in the long term.
Yeah, like I could tell you to blow your whole budget on a Wembanyama Silver 9.5, which you can get for like $1,200, but like it'll go up to like maybe $1,500-$1,600, and then what? You sell it, and that's it. You can do more with that money by grading it in the long term. So that's the route I would go. Or like if you really want short term money, you would go to card shows and just buy stuff cheap.
So that's my next question. I think I'm going to swing by the National.
Hey, it sounds like you're in a tunnel, or like it's like very fuzzy, your voice.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just getting off the train. Can you hear me now?
Oh, maybe like take it off speaker or put it on speaker. Do the opposite of what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm on.
Wow. Did I scare him? I may have scared him. I'll give him a second to call back. I'll call him back. I felt like I scared him off the phone.
Hello?
I think I lost you there.
Sorry about that. Let me take you off my AirPods.
Yeah. Maybe it's the AirPods. Oh, I think his big ear keeps hitting his phone and hanging up on him. I think he's probably. You hear me?
Hello. Is this any better?
Yeah, it's better. Go for it.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm just stepping off a train. So I think as I got cut off, you mentioned card shows. I think I'm going to go to the National, and I guess if I'm looking to get some cheap deals, and we're talking about shorter term profit, what should or even in general, what should I be looking for at that show? It's really the first show I've been to.
I will be buying just like, honestly, the best thing to do, dude, is just find like liquid cards that are like 80-85%. Like you could just buy like random LeBron James rookie cards that might sell for like $600. You get it for $500, just flip it real quick. Like that's the honest bet strategy. Like personally, what I'll be doing is I'll be buying basketball and also some baseball that's really cheap, but like higher end stuff to hold for a few months. But I would do that, and then also you could find raw cards there to buy grade and to buying grade.
Those like LeBron example type cards, that's raw or that's graded?
Oh, those are all graded. The older stuff's all graded, but like you could just simply find just random stuff that's liquid and cheap.
Okay, and then in terms of raw, I know you mentioned buying raw at a show like the National is difficult. What should I be looking for in the cheap raw option?
I just don't know what'll be there, but like baseball and basketball at that point. But this show might be different because people hate grading right now, which is good for people like us. So there's probably going to be way more raw there than usual to grade.
I lost you there for a second.
Yeah. Did you? I was just saying there's probably going to be much more Raw at the show than usual.
There for a sec. Sorry, Eric. What was that last part?
All I said was there's going to be much more Raw at the show than usual, I'd imagine, because of what people hate grading.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I'll reach out closer to the show, or I'm sure you'll talk about it, so I'll get some strategy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, any questions, just feel free to message me inside the community.
You got it. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, man.
Good talking to you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Later.
West Virginia. Okay, we have a ton of calls. Morristown, New Jersey. This is the town I was born in. Funny enough. Take me home.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Oh, what's up, Eric? Yo, I got a question. So I just bought this Mbappe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the World Cup.
Yep.
2022 Prism World Cup Mbappe Blue Wave.
Nice.
PSA 9. Very low pop. It's like a pop 19.
Okay.
I bought it because the comps, like, it's very weird. A purple 299 did like 270.
Yep.
And I got this one for like 180.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think the Blue Wave would do better because it's a color match.
Let's see.
But, I basically paid on comp from like a year ago.
So it's World Cup Blue Wave 2022?
Yeah.
So I see one sold for 165.
Yeah, that was me.
157. So let's see. I think you got a good deal from what I'm seeing, because Mbappe, the last sale before that was 157, and his stuff is up since
like 2025. Yeah.
But the issue, like, yes, you got a good deal, but the issue is it's going to be hard to flip that card because everybody can see what you paid, right?
I know.
They're just going to go on Card Ladder like I am right now and just look. So for the future, when you find a good deal, try to take them off of eBay, because if no one saw that sale, I bet you could have flipped that card for over 200. But because people see it, a card is only worth what people are willing to pay, and everybody can see what you paid. So yes, it is a good deal, and you'll probably make something on it, but not as good if other.
There also is one same one on auction right now.
Oh,
like one got listed right after I bought it.
Well, that'll dictate what it's worth more than what you paid. So
awesome.
Just hope that goes for a lot of money.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye. You too. Madison, Wisconsin. I just learned this is the capital of Wisconsin. Take me home, country road. Take me home. Getting ready for the USA game tonight. Maybe there's no connection in Wisconsin. Yeah, there's a lot of callers. Jesus. There is way more than usual. Are there people making videos of me online, pushing people to my podcast? Ooh, I wonder. Take me home. Maybe. Oh. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric.
What's up, man? You got Eric?
Yeah, hey, sorry. So I've got 2 Shohei rookies that I managed to get signed aftermarket.
Okay.
And I guess I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I sent them to PSA. They couldn't authenticate it.
Ooh.
And then same thing with CGC. And the reason why is because essentially when he signed it, he put his jersey number. I've only been able to find one other signature like that. It was a pack hold auto from Topps, and of course they don't do authentication.
So the card was not signed aftermarket?
No, it was signed aftermarket. I witnessed the signing myself. So I know it's actually Shohei that signed it. But PSA, they said it didn't match what they had in their system. And then CGC, they just said they couldn't authenticate it. All his other signatures don't have his jersey number, but the two that I have do have his jersey number.
Wait, so how do you know it's real?
Because I saw him sign it.
Oh, like, so you brought it to him.
Yeah, I brought the cards to him myself. And he signed them for me.
How did you get to him? Out of curiosity.
Just a work event. A buddy of mine invited me to the White House when after they won the World Series, so I got them signed.
Nice.
And so just by happenstance, and so at least trying to tuck them away for my son for when he's older and let him figure out what to do with it. But I at least wanted to try to get it authenticated sooner rather than later.
Yeah, let me look it up. So you've tried PSA, they said no, and CGC said no.
Yeah, so even with just looking at them, I can tell you which two they are. One of them is the 2018 Topps update, pitching in the red jersey.
Okay.
That one was originally a PSA 9. I cracked it open to get it signed, and then the other is a rated rookie as well.
So the other one that you saw is signed like that, was that one authenticated?
No, they couldn't authenticate either one.
So go to Beckett. Have you tried Beckett?
I thought about Beckett, but even with them, I know their pricing was $200-$300, just because it was him that signed it, and so they do it based on whoever it is. But even then, they couldn't guarantee. So after spending money with PSA and CGC, I was like, I need something kind of more guaranteed,
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing guaranteed. But it's kind of a risk you have to take, because if it's not authenticated, it's just not worth that much. People are just will buy it to take a risk. Yeah. So you don't have much of a choice, unfortunately. I would send it, because I would imagine if they do grade it, if they do say it's authentic, the card will quadruple to 5 to 6 times in value. So Beckett would be my answer. It's a risk you have to take, but it's a risk worthy of taking. So
right. And then even after that, I guess just if you had to ballpark it, I saw looking at Card Ladder, PSA 9 last sold for $158 or so. With the auto, you said probably 5 or 6 times that, roughly.
Maybe more. Which card is it?
So that was the 2018 Topps update, pitching in the red jersey.
2018 Topps update. Oh, it's the red one. So let me take a look here. So I have this. There's this one. His 2018 update series sold for $6,400 signed, and then let's see what this card does raw. This will give me an accurate indicator. So this card raw sells for $500. So it's 10x the 10s. So what's this card do as a 10?
As a 10,
yeah.
On Card Ladder, it said $513.
Okay, so it's probably worth about $6,000 then, because the other one's worth about the same, and it sold for $6,000 authenticated. Yeah, so you definitely want to get that bad boy authenticated.
Okay, and then I guess what I was trying to figure out the one for the rated rookie, because that's the other one that I have signed. It's his rated rookie number 56.
What it'll be worth?
Yeah.
I would do the same thing. Whatever a 10 sells for, times that by 10, and that should be a rough value.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, good luck. Any other questions? Let me know if they're for sale. You let your boy know too.
I got you. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Bye. You too. Bye.
Now, why today are there so many callers? I ask myself, what triggers people to call versus not call? All right, this is Texas. Calling you, Texas. Does he answer the YouTube chat? Not really. I more prioritize the callers because it's more engaging. So if you have a question, call in. Looks like there's no connection in Texas. Let's see. Phone, are you working? Why are you being weird? Oh, wow. Call failed? What? I think I'm calling someone at the same time they're calling me. Hold on, Los Angeles. I'm getting to you, buddy. Hold on, people. I think there's so many callers I have to reset the phone. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm cheap. I think this is like an iPhone 11 or 12. This is an old one, yeah. This happens when you're cheap. It does the job. It does do the job. Hold on. Hold on, party people. Sorry for the I'm trying to call you back, Mr. Weiss. Hold on, give it a second. Is it really worth grading with CGC? Only Pokemon really is good at CGC. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend sports cards. It had its moment in sports cards actually during the pandemic. People were kind of liked it, and it just kind of went to poop. Let's see, who was I calling? Hold on, guys. Let's see, who did I call last? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Eric.
Hey, what's up? You have Eric, you're live.
Hey, Eric. Good. Thanks for the callback.
Yeah, man, for
Thanks
sure.
for the question. So
yeah.
I just pulled a 2026 Prism Laminio Mall.
Nice.
4 of 5.
Okay.
Green.
Yep.
Of course, no comps yet. It's a new set. The only thing that I found was a 50, and that's going for, I think it went for 42.26.
Yep.
What would be the potential value of 5, and should I try to sell it now?
Wait, so yours is out of 5.
Yes.
And the out of 50 sold for how much?
It's showing 42.26.
So yours would be probably like 250, I'd say, in that range. But yeah, I would auction that ASAP because it probably will never be hotter.
250, like 250K.
Wait, hold on. The out of 50 did 42 what?
It's a 4 out of 5 green.
I know that, but you said the out of 50 did how much?
Out of 50 red went for 4,226.
4,200. Oh crap. Okay, so yours yeah, okay, so yours is going to be like maybe close to 20,000 if I had to take a guess, but I would auction that thing today. Like I would not even grade it. I would just let it rip.
What auction would you suggest?
Probably Golden Auctions is where I'd go.
Golden?
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Congrats on the poll. That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a Target blaster too.
Jeez, man. I wish you should start a course on how to open up packs of cards.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Congrats.
Right.
Bye. That's insane. I don't know what's going on. I thought he meant like $40 out of 50, not 4,000. Hello? I think I heard him answer the phone, but
this is Zach.
What's up, Zach? You have Eric. You're live.
How's it going, Eric? First time caller over here.
Oh, welcome. Los Angeles?
From Los Angeles, but do live in Chicago now.
Ah, okay. So you went from warm to cold, man. Usually it's the other way around.
I sure did, but I was in Boston for 4 years before that, so I've been cold weather for about 14 years now. So it is what it is. A few callers.
Yeah, go for it.
A few callers ago, it got teased with the National being caught up. This is actually going to be my first time going to a trade show, as I recently got back into the hobby about a year or 2 years ago at this point, after collecting a ton when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Any kind of like tips and tricks when like going around to like different vendors with, trying to negotiate some sales and trades and stuff like that. Like, I mean, with how organized, like, having like Card Ladder up to date, with having comps and stuff like that ready to go. Like, what is important for, trying to, expedite some deals and stuff like that?
So what's your budget? How much money are you bringing?
I'm probably going to come up with like $1,500, $2,000.
So I think it's going to be a great card show to buy raw cards to get graded, because we live in this great time where PSA is being a pain in the butt. So a lot of people aren't grading cards. So that's what I would go, and that's what I would do. So like specifically, I'd be looking to probably buy basketball or like baseball stuff that's down, but buy raw to grade. And there's tons of Ohtani
raw
and stuff
for basketball coming up. Like, are we trying to target, some of this, previous rookie class, and, obviously some of the Bowman Chrome with like Dybanza and Peterson that just got released? Like, who would we'd be trying to target, with some of these raw cards for basketball?
I'm gonna be looking to buy Knuppel, Cooper Flag, maybe Wemby. But when you're buying these raw cards, make sure you buy them from dealers that mostly have raw cards, right? If a dealer has 4 raw cards and another 80 cards, but they're all graded, well, those raw cards are probably in bad condition. So just a little piece of advice. But Harper, like I'm not buying or I doubt I'm gonna buy those guys like Dybanza and Darren Peterson. I don't buy stuff that's that new and hyped. I like to buy stuff that's down. You've probably heard me say that before. So Knuppel, Flag, Dylan Harper, even though he's not really down, Ace Bailey, guys like that to buy and grade. I'll specifically be looking for. I think I'll have some luck, but we'll see. Who knows?
No, I appreciate it. And then are you going to be having a booth up at the National?
I will not be. I got to see how long I can go for. My life's a little crazy right now, so I may only be there for like 2 days. But traditionally, I don't have a booth there. I like to walk around. Usually, I like to have booths, but just this card show, there's so much that I don't mind walking around.
That's fair. And then if we see you around, cool to come up and say
hi. Say hi. I don't bite. I'm friendly.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, Eric. I love your content. I think real sharp with how you do research and everything like that. And in the short time that I've been introduced to your content, I've actually learned quite a bit with, how to look for stuff. So I appreciate what you do out there.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Any other future questions, just feel free to call in.
Absolutely. We'll do.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. That's nice. That's nice. This is PA. Take me home. Country roads. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Yep. So I pulled Jackson Dart Color Blast from Phoenix this past year. I was lucky enough.
Yep.
And I got it graded at PSA.
Nice.
And it got a 10.
Oh, okay.
And I was curious when you thought I should sell that car.
If it was mine, I would sell it today.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would sell it. Is it the horizontal or vertical one?
Vertical.
Oh, yeah, it's Phoenix. So, yeah, I would sell it today. I think as more 10s come into the universe, they're going to go down slightly as the season goes on. You could see them. They used to be like 13, 14, 15, 16, 1700. Now they're like 1200. Yeah. So usually newer cards tend to go down as the season gets closer. So for that reason, I would sell
it. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah,
bye. Let's see. This is Fort Myers. Nice area.
Sorry, I missed your call.
Oh, right to voicemail, Fort Myers. All right. This is Illinois.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. I had a question on a card that I'm thinking about selling.
Yeah, do it.
It's a Cooper Flag, Topps Finest, rookies auto to 15.
Wow, that's a big card.
Yeah, it's a pretty big card, but I wasn't going to sell it because the raw sales were really low. They were like 3K, 4K.
Yep.
And then there was a 1010, PSA 10 Auto 10 that just got sold for $15,000 even on Card Ladder. And so now I'm like, well, maybe now's the time. But I also know basketball season's kind of on pause for a little bit. So do I wait until the beginning of the season, or do I capitalize on this big sale? Because I just got it back from PSA, and it's a PSA 10.
Wow. It's a good question. So it was purchased outright for $15,000.
That was the last comp. It was on June 10th.
Yep, I see it right here. So yours is the orange geometric, the one of him shooting like above his head. Yeah. So what's your budget? Are you like in a rush to sell or no? Like, do you need the money?
I wasn't because people were offering me like, $4,500, and then when I got PSA 10, people were offering me like 6 or 7. I was at a card show about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I got offered $7,500 in a PSA 10, and I felt too low, especially with a 1010 selling for 15. And so I'm like, do I take it to the National and try to sell it there? Do I go with like Alt or Fanatics Collect and just do an auction?
Okay, so this is my opinion. So you're saying raw, the card's worth like $4,000 to $5,000? That's what it sells for?
Yeah, that's what it says for. Yeah.
Okay, so if this card auctioned, I doubt it would go over $12,000, right? I doubt it. Probably like 10 to 11. But because somebody offered on eBay and overpaid, something is only worth what people are willing to pay, right? So that card now is worth $15,000. You want to sell that card as fast as you could, because if there's another 10 in this world and it auctions, it will not do $15,000. I highly doubt it. Even if its value goes up, I think just some sucker overpaid. So personally, if it was mine, do not auction it, because I highly doubt it would go to $15,000. It's possible, but I doubt it. I would not wait, because you don't want another comp to pop up. I would be going to card shows or Facebook groups and showing people the comp. And me personally, I would try to get $14,000 for it, cash or wire or whatever. But I'd be willing to go as low as, like, if I'm not able to get that, I would go as low as like $12,500 if I had to, preferably $13,000, because if an auction does come, and even if it does $12,000, which I doubt, but even if it does, the person's only going to net like $10,500 or $10,000. And Topps Finest is relatively an easier card to grade for the most part.
Yeah.
So those usually only do like double raw sales, maybe a little bit more. So for that reason, I would sell that thing ASAP, because that comp plays into your favor. Does that make sense what I just said?
No, that makes a lot of sense. And you're right. Topps Finest has got like a 65% gem rate. So it's like, if there's a couple floating out there, there's a good chance it can get a 10. And then if a sale goes before that, lower than 15, that obviously kills my resale.
Yep. So you just got lucky, and I would take advantage of that luck and sell it ASAP if it was mine.
Yeah. All right. I'll continue to try to move it, but I appreciate the input.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem. Like, where have you tried to sell it?
I've kind of done a little bit of like Facebook. I've talked to some private consigners and stuff like that, and I even went to like Alt, and I know you said no auctions, but they were going to give me like a 4K up front, and then
don't do that. If they were willing to give me 12K up front, then I would do it, but they're not going to do that. So also, I would message that seller who sold it and ask him, hey, can you message the guy who bought this and see if he wants another one? I'll give you a $500 finder's fee. You can do that. But and then also you could join Facebook groups. Like I bet there's like Cooper Flag sports card Facebook groups, basketball card Facebook groups. Like, go in there, and I would just be straight up, dude. I'd be like, hey, this card just sold for $15,000. I don't know, make something up. Like I need the money for my kid's college tuition or something. And
and I would take 13. Like if someone offered me 13, I'd take it
today. Yeah. So I'd sell it for like I'd put it at like $14,500 or best offer, and like give some reason as to why you need to sell it. Because if you don't, it's gonna come off fishy, like you know something, and you do know something because I'm telling you that the card's not worth that much money.
That's a crazy comp. I couldn't believe when I saw it. I was like 15K. I mean, it is a 10-10. I did not do the auto grade because there's a little bit of like a smear on the auto, and I was like, I just don't want a 10-9, so I just decided just to do the 10.
Yeah. So so yours is like even dude, if you have to go down to 12,000, because I forgot yours doesn't have the auto grade, I would do it. But yeah, sell that thing ASAP. Post it in some Facebook groups. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money. You'll be able to sell. There's plenty of people that want that card.
Awesome.
Actually,
I appreciate it.
Last thing I'll say is, do you know any repackers?
No, not personally. No, I don't.
So, I'm gonna text you a name. Message him on Facebook. He might buy it for like 90% because a lot of these repackers will just blindly buy cards at 90%. I'm gonna text you right now his name. Don't say I sent you. Just go message him. But
sure.
I'll text you right now his name. I just don't want to say it on air.
For sure. Yeah, send me the details. I'll reach out.
Yeah, go reach out. And if you need any help in the future, just let me know.
I love the content. Appreciate you taking the call.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Let me just text my man right here to help him out. Sorry, I can't be saying people's names on air. That would be not fun, right? Fort Myers, you called back. Your phone went to voicemail, man. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
What's up, Eric? How you doing?
What's up, man? How can I help?
Yeah, I was just calling because I've been watching a lot of your content.
Sure.
Stuff. And I have a card that I'm trying to get graded, and I've been buying a lot of them. I probably bought like 4 or 5, and the gem rate on it is 70%, and then the PSA 9 rate on it is 16%. It's a Shohei Ohtani card.
Okay.
So pretty good numbers there. My only thing that like I'm concerned about, and I might answer my own question with what I'm going to say, is because raw these cards sell at like 200, PSA 10 does 800.
Yep.
It's like, why wouldn't people just grade it if they know it's 70% gem rate to get a 10? And also, too, like, with that being said, if gem rate's 70%, wouldn't that mean that a lot of these cards that are just like out on eBay, that it's kind of like a skewed card pool, because obviously anybody who looks at the card is like, oh, this could do a 10, would just send it in to grade. But then my thing is like, okay, that shouldn't stop me. I guess that just means I just need to make sure I'm inspecting it. If I'm bidding on auctions, that I need to like message them before and just ask if they can send some extra pictures to make sure I'm ensuring that, it's a good card to grade. Yep. I guess any guidance there, just from the standpoint of like it being a skewed pool of cards versus like, oh, I can just kind of just pretty easily buy all these cards online. It's like, no, I know obviously the diligence part is big too, but any insight there?
Yeah, there's a few things. So I think you're overthinking a little bit, I would say, for the reason that, just number one, you got to remember, most people don't even know what gem rate is, right? Like, you got to remember that. Like, I know you probably listen to my content and you're involved in sports cards more than the average person, but that's number one. Number two, hey, there's some noise in your background.
Sounds like I'll mute myself right now.
Oh, okay, cool. So number one, just people don't know what gem rate is. Number two, it's just probably a card. Like if you have a card that has a 70% gem rate, but you get 3-4 times your money, that's probably a card collectors just want. Like the hobby is driven by people that are like, I guess, collectors or long-term investors or whatever, and just want to buy Ohtani cards like that. So it's just a preferred card. Also, most people don't know what gem rate is. Then also there's another most people that don't want to grade cards. It's $80 to grade a card. They've already had bad experiences with PSA grading cards for $20 to $25. Now, coming from my lens and my point of view, right, grading sports cards is just a skill, just like shooting in basketball, right? Like most people have tried grading cards. They sent in 10 cards. They all got 7s and 8s and they think it sucks. It's just like you shot 10 free throws and you've never picked up a basketball before and you missed them all. No shit, you're going to miss them all. So most people have had bad experiences with grading. It's probably just a card collectors want. And yeah, there's anomalies out there. So that's one of the beautiful things about sports cards. It's a bit easier to make money than other industries because there's so many newbies. And if you know what you're doing a little bit, you can do okay. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's really helpful. Yeah, just from the standpoint of like a lot of people don't even know what that is. I guess I just probably assume that if they have it up there, that it's like, oh, they just thought it wouldn't gem, so they have it up, you know.
Yeah, the best thing you could do is just look at the eBay sellers' other cards and just look, does he grade cards or not? And if all his cards are not graded, he probably doesn't.
Yeah, I had one more quick question. Is it okay if I ask?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, from your standpoint, because there's a couple of these cards I've gotten, like, they're very good condition, but there's one that I just got yesterday, and it has like a tiny nick on the top, but it almost looks like it's from the cut of the card. Does that make sense? So I'm just trying to figure out like what I should make sure looks good before buying any card to grade. Like, is there one or two things? I know obviously like corners, surface.
Yeah, like, I mean, if any of them are off, the card's probably not going to get a 10. But the best thing you could do is just look at the gem rate, because a high gem rate there's a much higher percent chance the card's obviously going to 10. But I mean, surface is kind of hard to see. It is what it is. But you just want to buy cards with high gem rates, so a lot of them don't have bad surfaces. And then just the centering obviously is a big thing. Corners, the PSA strictest on the corners. Any little bit of whiting, the card's almost never going to 10. So those are some obvious things you could just look for.
How important do you think the back is? Like looking at the corners of the back and everything. Well, I guess like more as, because it's going to look the same as the front. Like the corners are messed up, but I guess like back versus front. What would you say to that?
Yeah, the back centering and surface, from my experience, doesn't matter as much as the front, but the corners matter just as much. It's usually the back corners that are the ones that are messed up. So, the corners, it's equal, but centering and surface, the front matters more.
Got it. Okay, sweet, man. Well, I really appreciate it. Thanks for everything you do, and it's all been super helpful.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling.
All right, Eric. See ya.
All right, bye-bye. Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Let's see. I called Fort Myers. This might be the last caller. Ladies and gents, what I bet on Portugal to win against today? I don't know enough about soccer. I wish I could give advice, but I'm not your guy there, man. I'm only good with tennis and NFL. Oh. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, how's it going, Eric?
What's up, man? How can I help?
I just had a quick question. So in the last month or two, I picked up a couple PSA 10 slabs.
Sure.
2 Justin Herbert and 1 Jaden Daniels.
Sure.
All rookies. I was just wondering, like, when do you think the best time to sell those are? I know it might depend on the card as well.
Yeah. So it was who was the other guy? Daniels and who?
What was that? Sorry.
It was Jaden Daniels and who?
Yeah, so it's the Jaden Daniels Red Pandora rated rookie, and then 2 Justin Herberts. One's like a blue scope rated rookie, and the other's like a Prism Disco, orange Prism Disco.
What are you into the Daniels for?
The Daniels, I paid $188 with like shipping and tax. And then the Herbert, I picked up one for about $150. Probably both, for about $150 with tax and everything.
So The Herbert, or at least the stuff I bought, isn't up yet, so I wouldn't sell it. But the Daniels I would, because just a piece of advice: if you're buying stuff already graded, you don't want to buy Optic Preview. Optic Preview is different than Optic. People don't like Optic Previews much, so they tend not to appreciate as well. So, like, just to give you an example, like, I had a student that just sold a Kaboom Jaden Daniels. He paid somewhere in the low 2000s, and he just sold it for $3,600, right? It took like 2 months or 3 months, right? So that's really good. But Jaden Daniels Optic Previews aren't really up at all. So, because they don't go up much, just because people don't prefer them like the true collectors. So, I would not. I would sell the Daniels because I can't foresee it going up much. Just I think you'll make a little bit of money and just move on. And the Herbert, I just wouldn't sell yet because this stuff's not up yet if it does go up.
Yeah. So when you think when do you think the best time to sell the Herberts would be? Probably like sometime during the season, or
probably around the national card. No, not during the season. I would not. I don't hold that. Personally, I don't hold any players into the season. So, especially like Herbert with Jim Harbaugh is not really like an exciting player anymore. He only throws the ball like 20, 25 times a game for the most part. Yeah. So, because they run the ball a lot. So, personally, I would just wait to like late August, see if it goes up. If it does, which I think it will, great. If not, break even and move on. So hopefully that helps.
Okay, that helps a lot. Thank you. I just had one more question, if that's okay. So I'm mostly a basketball guy, so I'm looking to collect Victor Wembanyama. But I'm just wondering if I should, because I don't really grade that much. Wondering if I should go for like his select rookie cards, or like, because I know his Prism are very high right now, and I feel like they're kind of low. Yeah. I just wanted to see what your opinion on that was.
So the select stuff is going to be easier to find and grade. The Prism, but the Prism, like a lot of his Prism, like the colored ones, like red ice and orange ice, are actually kind of easy to grade. If you're buying and grading, it's probably going to be easier to do the select stuff. So if you're grading that, but if you're buying already graded, the Prism stuff.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Cool. Any other questions?
I think that's it.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yep, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, people, I apologize. There's like 15 of you guys waiting, but that's why we do this 3 times a week. So we'll be back on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't subscribe if you